you are in Ghana and Nigeria, and then you like to invest in US stocks, then this video is for you. Today we are going to talk about how you can invest in the US stock market using the Bamboo app. The Bamboo app makes it possible for Ghanaians, Nigerians, and other Africans to invest in the US stock market right from your smartphone. So anybody that loves this video or loves this kind of areas, this kind of topics, this video is for you. So don't forget to like the video, share it to your friends, subscribe to the channel, so that whenever I upload content like this on personal finance, you're one of the first people to see it. Now, at the end of the video, we are going to talk about special tips and tricks that you can use while investing to make a lot of money from it. Now, don't forget that to consult with your financial advisor before you implement any of the ideas in this video, because this video is not financial advice. I am a lover of personal finance. Whenever I find out stuff like this, I bring it to you so we can all do well together. So let's dive straight into the video. So what is the Bamboo app? The Bamboo app is an investment platform. That's a digital investment platform that allows people, like people living in Africa, especially Ghanaians and Nigerians, to invest in the US stock market from the comfort of their phone. You can do that using your CDs and then your Naira. And in Ghana, you can do that using your mobile money. So very, very simple. And so this video is very practical. So take out your phones. You'll get to a segment where I'm going to show you how you will download the app and then we'll start the whole process. So take out your phones so you'll be ready for that purpose. Now, when we're going to talk about why the US stock market, why should you invest in the US stock market in the first place? That's the big question. Now, the reason why we invest in the US stock market is because we want to diversify our investments. Now, being in Ghana means that you are exposed only to either the Ghanaian stock market or investing in Ghanaian mutual funds, which are all denominated in cedis. Because of the depreciation of the cedi and how always the cedi has been depreciating against the dollar for years now. It's always happening. Just a few months ago, the beginning of the year, it was around 10, 11 cedis. Now look at where it's now, around 16.5, 16.6 at the time I'm shooting the video to a dollar. So to protect your investment from the depreciation of the cedi, that's one of the reasons why you would like to invest in the US stock market. Now, our brothers in Nigeria are also having the same problem with the depreciation of the Naira. Now, when we come to another reason why you would like to invest in the US stock market, we can look at the globalization. Now, there are companies in the US that have very huge market caps, trillions of dollars. We know these companies like Microsoft. Now, if you would like to participate in the earnings that Microsoft has been making, a lot of people in our country, that is Ghana, use Windows PCs. And so imagine, you buying and using Windows PCs all this while. It's time for you to also participate in the money that comes from the Windows company, Microsoft's company. And so Microsoft, Google, all these companies we know or hear their name, Facebook, you can become an owner of this company using the Bamboo app. So share this video to your friends and let them also become owners of Facebook. Instead of just using Facebook and Instagram, become owners of Facebook and Instagram. Now we are going to the practical part. So everybody should take out their phones, and then I'm going to show you step by step how we are going to download the app and then make it work. Alright, now let's get to the practical stuff. So you pick up your phone, either iPhone or Android, and then we're going to download the Bamboo app. I am going to download the app on an iPhone, so I'll go to the App Store. Then I search for Bamboo Invest and Trade. That's the first one. I have already downloaded the app, so I'm just going to open it. Now, when you open, this is the first interface you see. Since you don't already have an account, you go to start building wealth. Now, you ask whether in Nigeria or Ghana or South Africa. So just choose the country that you are in, your country of residence. So I'm going to choose Ghana. Then it's going to ask you for your official first name, last name, gender, date of birth, citizenship, then your phone number, email address, and password. Then the referral code. Now for the referral code, I'm going to give you my referral code to use. It's at the bottom of the screen. you can use and input it in it. When you also sign up and you create an account and then you start trading, they will also give you the chance to also make some commissions from referring people to the app. When you're done, you just acknowledge. I already have an account, so I'll not fill this in. Now, when you are done with this, if you're in Ghana, they're going to give you a portion where you will put in your Ghana card, and then they will verify it. That's the normal stuff you need to do, because you know that in Ghana, you need a Ghana card to do any financial transaction. And so that's just the basic parts about setting up an account. That is all it's about. It's very simple, very easy to do. So from here, we are going to move on to how to fund your account. So make sure you put in all these details, input your Ghana card if you're Nigerian. If you're a Ghanaian. If you're Nigerian, you have a different ID process to follow. So just put in anything that they need, get your account ready, and get some few monies ready, and let's start funding the account. So now when you open the app, we go to the GHS wallet. Go to the GHS wallet. Now, when you get to the GHS wallet, you see deposit, you see transfer, and you see withdrawal. Now, deposit is for when you want to transfer some Ghana cedis into the Bamboo app. Now, when you use the deposit function, it will transfer the cedis into the app, but the cedis will not be automatically converted into dollars. It will stay as cedis in the app, so you will have to convert it from the cedis into dollars to continue the transaction. So that's what the deposit is for. Now, the transfer is what will transfer the Ghana cedis you have deposited into dollars. Now, the withdrawal will withdraw the Ghana cedis from the Bamboo app onto your Momo account. So that is what these three buttons do. Let me take it again. Deposit will transfer the cedis from your Momo account or in your bank account onto the Bamboo app so that you can use it for your transactions. Now, the transfer button will transfer the cedis you have just deposited that you've just deposited on your Bamboo app into dollars on your Bamboo app so you can use it for trading. Withdraw will withdraw the Ghana cedis that are in your Bamboo app onto your mobile money account. Very, very simple. So now let's deposit. So when you click on deposit, you see what appears. See this interface. You see GHS and you see USD. Now, below that, you see minimum deposit, which is 16.55. And then you see the exchange rate there, that is $1 is 16.55 cedis. So you just input the amount of cedis you want to deposit. So since the minimum is 16, let's do like 100 cedis. So you see that when you inputted 100 cedis, right below it, it will tell you how much in dollars that is going to be. So 100 cedis is $6.04. So just click on deposit. Then it will ask you, how are you going to pay for it? Are you going to pay for it using mobile money, using credit card, or using the brokerage account funding? Now, it all depends on you. But for the purposes of this video, we are going to stick to mobile money. So when you click on mobile money, it tells you that the fee is 1 cedi 50 pesos. That is how much you pay for the transaction. So when you get there, it asks you, what network are you using? Choose a provider. So you can just enter any number here. This is just any random number. Now you see that as soon as you enter the number, it tells you that the network is Telecel, formerly Vodafone. So when you click on confirm, it will send a prompt to that mobile money number. You input the password, and that is it. The money will be automatically transferred into the account. It's very, very, very simple. Now that we have this, we will just go back. So now if I'm assuming that you've been able to deposit your money, so we'll just go back. So after that, you see that we go back to the transfer, then it will show you how much money you have transferred. Now, the 100 cedis that you have transferred will now come to the GHS balance right here, and it will tell you the exchange rate. So you just input the 100 cedis that you transferred there and transfer all to dollars, and that is it. You are done now funding your account. Funding your account is a very simple process. But if you don't do it, you will not be able to trade on the app. The first thing you do is to transfer your cedis from your mobile money account onto the Bamboo app. Then you transfer from the Bamboo app cedis into the dollars on the Bamboo app. Then you can trade. Very, very simple. So now we are going to how to buy your first stock. Now we are going to talk about the tips on choosing your first stock. Choosing your first stock is very exciting, and especially after you've gone through the whole process of depositing your first money to the account and doing all that. You must be feeling very excited right now. Now, these are some 3 tips you should consider before you buy your first stock. So we're going to do this right before we purchase. I'll show you how to go through the app and then look at the first stock to choose. Now, the first thing you must remember is that you want to diversify. Now, what is diversification? Diversification is basically spreading the risk. So you can do that by looking at stocks in different industries. Then you can also look at, instead of buying individual stocks, you can look at buying ETFs, which are more like groups of stocks in different categories. You have dividend ETFs, you have growth ETFs. We will look at all those things later in our upcoming videos. But one of the reasons why we diversify, one of the main reasons is to spread the risk. So this is what I mean. So for example, let's say you have stocks only in a particular company, and then that company and that whole industry is not doing well, that industry has crashed. What that means is that all the amount of money you have made, you're going to lose it. But then if you have stocks in different industries, if something happens to that particular industry, at least you have money in the other industry. So it prevents you from feeling the full impact of that risk. You don't lose all that money. Now, the second thing to consider is to think long term. What does think long term mean? Thinking long term basically means that when you are making decisions based on the stocks, you look at how well the company will perform in the future, how well that particular industry will perform in the future. You don't just look at how its current share price is now. You think long term. Think 5 years from now, 10 years from now. Is the industry growing? Because if the industry is growing, what that basically means is that then the most likely, if the company continues doing the right things, the company's also market value will increase. And then its share price will increase, and then you make some gains. Now, apart from that, like I said, we'll diversify, we're going to think long term, and the last point is to research companies. What this basically means is that we are going to look for companies that have strong track records. We're not just going to look for, you not just look at, the share price of the company is this amount of money. I mean, they have increased their share price by 100% in just a few months. So it means that they're on their growth track. No. Look at what the company produces. Look at the industry. Look at the amount of customers they have. Look at the amount of products they have. Read their financial reports. Don't just look at the dividends growth rates. Don't look at the dividend yield. Look at the company's financial performance before taking any of these decisions. So that's why there's a lot of money that can be made from trading or investing into stocks. But it has to do with knowledge. You have to get the right knowledge. If you don't get the right knowledge, you will lose all your money as quickly as you put it in the market. And that's going to give you 3 tips. There's also another tip. Like it's a bonus tip. Don't follow trends. The reason why I say don't follow trends is that it could be that yes, the company is doing well, everybody's rushing after a stock because that stock is like they say that's the stock of the month, the stock of the year, everybody's chasing it. It could be at the point that you are chasing, that's where the stock is going to dip. Make decisions based on financial performance and track record and your research more than just the trends of what everybody's buying. Now we're going to move into how to research companies to buy your first stock. So pick up your phone again and let's do that. Now that you have selected your stocks, it's time to buy. Here's how to place your first trade on Bamboo. Step 1, choose your stock. Now, as we are scrolling, you can see different companies from Apple, Amazon, any of them. But like I said, do your research before. For the purposes of this video, we're going to stick to Apple. Now, after choosing, you see that it asks you whether you want to set a recurring purchase. Recurring purchase will mean that you can allow Bamboo to invest into the stock that particular stock for you every month. You decide on the amount you want, and then they will do that for you every month without you having to now buy it every month. Now, it's going to ask you if you the amount you also want to invest. Bamboo allows you to buy fractional shares, which means that you don't need a large amount of money to get started. You can start with as little as $1. Now, the last step is to confirm and buy. Now, when you click on buy now, like I just did, you will see buy now, limit order, and stop order. So you just click on buy now. Now, at the time I'm shooting the video, the stock market is currently closed, so I can't really buy to show you. But what I buy, all you have to do is just input the same process and click on review order. That is it. It will buy for you. So you put in $20 here, and it will show you the amount you are getting in fractional shares, the amount in Ghana cedis $20 is, and to show you the price per share and your buying power, all by just inputting that calculation. They will do all that calculation for you. So when you are sure, you click on review order, buy now. That's it. The order goes through. Very, very simple. Now, after you have invested, it is very, very essential to keep an eye on your investments. Now, Bamboo allows you, using their portfolio feature, to keep track of how your stocks are doing. So you can just do that to check your individual stock performance or your portfolio's value against any gains or losses in real time. Now, withdraw your money. Earlier, I spoke about how you can withdraw your money. You just click on sell, then you withdraw into your dollar account, then you transfer from the dollar to cedis, and that is it. It's very simple. And you can have the money right on your mobile money account. So that is it for how to create an account using Bamboo, how to buy shares, and how to start investing into the US stock market on the Bamboo app. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, share to your friends. The next time we're going to talk about another app you can also use to invest in the US stock market. Very, very nice app. See you guys next time.